Hi, I'm Tina Prodouz, and I'm currently serving as a trustee of the Jonathan Bourne Public Library. My story begins in 2013. My husband Bill and I moved to the Upper Cape. We'd always really liked this area. Bill would come here fishing a lot, and I have some relatives in the Monument Beach area. But he had his fishing pals. We moved here, and I needed to make my own connections in the community. So one day I thought, well, I do love the library. I grew up spending a lot of time in the library as a kid. And so I decided I would just stop in one day soon after we moved here. And I was roaming around, looking through the stacks, looking at the community board. And I bumped into Diane Ranney, who was the assistant director at the time. And it was very bold for me, but I asked Diane, do you ever need volunteers in the library? So I thought that would be some place I could use my free time. And she said, well, are you proficient at the computer? And I said, actually, I am. And she said, well, I may have a project for you. And ... Then I was working as a volunteer in the library. I was working in the back room on a special project on the computer, something that Diane was doing with the clam system. Well, being here as much as I was for that project, I got to meet the staff of the library. I met a lot of other volunteers. And eventually, I became friends with some of the friends of the Jonathan Bourne Public Library. And they were working on the annual book sale, which used to be held in the summertime, and it was quite the production. But I volunteered for that. We had a lot of fun. And the next thing I knew, I was sorting books, selling books, and so on and so forth. But a lot of the great women that I met while I was doing that really became my friends. And they are still my true friends to this day, and I'm very grateful for that. So now I'm a trustee of the library, and I'm very happy to be. And as a trustee, I am responsible for the care and custody of the building, of the physical space. But I have to say, it's not just the physical space that's very important to me. It's the softer side of the library. It's a place where you make friends. It's a community building. It's a place for connections and for laughter and for learning. And that's why I remain involved in the work of the library and in preserving what the library means to the community. Thank you.